A huge percentage of people in our society suffer from eating disorders. An even bigger percentage think very poorly about themselves. It has gotten to the point where wanting to become thinner is a normal thing that everyone wants to achieve. Society's thin is in mentality makes an extremely huge impact on one's perception of what being healthy is. Many factors contribute to this, and the number one platform is the media. From music videos to TV shows, movies, modeling, the magazines, they all promote the same thing, which is the thin body type. Nowadays, what's really taking a toll is that plus-sized models are now being more recognized, but they're not even plus-sized. One company had their first plus-sized model, and she had the perfect average body. She was not super skinny, she was not big, definitely not plus-sized, but she was considered to be plus-sized. And it's things like that that really affect young people's self-esteem, because if that's what's being considered plus-sized, then what does that make the rest of us? I am one of those people that thinks very poorly about themselves as well. I'm very insecure with my body, even though I'm not big. I know I'm not, and I get told multiple times oh, you're so thin and whatever. But there was a point in my past where I was thinner than I was now. I wear a bigger pant size now than I did before, which is why I think that I'm big and that I still need to lose weight, because I used to be a certain weight and now I'm bigger than what I was. And it's little things like that, plus what society and the media contributes to this whole idea of being thin. And all of that, not just on me, but everybody, it really affects us and lowers our self-esteem. And it's a huge, huge problem. The difference between me and other people, though, I think, is that I take absolutely no action whatsoever. Yes, I want to be thinner, but if I'm hungry, I'll eat, and I'll eat whatever I want. I do not eat healthy at all. And then I complain later that I'm gaining weight. Whereas to most people, they do take action, and it destroys them completely. They ruin their health, they ruin they're emotionally hurt of what society wants them to be, and they suffer from anorexia and from bulimia, and those are very severe eating disorders which should not be taken lightly. A lot of people suffer from this because of the thin is in outlook that everyone has. And I think that this mindset will never really go away. It's something that everyone is striving to be. And it has to be with the individual to say, hey, I'm happy with myself. I like how I look, and I do not need to be thin. I can be average. I can be healthy. And there's so many other ways to get to the point where you look good. You exercise and eat healthy. Nutrition is a huge part of being healthy and looking great. There's no need to be purging or skipping meals. There's so many alternatives to be happy with yourself. I think the main thing for young people in our society is to understand that you shouldn't strive for something because other people tell you to, and you should not have a negative goal, which is that thin is in. No, it's not. It's really up to the individual, and I think people really need to, especially myself, just have a positive mindset about wanting whatever body type you want to be. As long as you're happy with it, you're being healthy about it, and you're being positive about it. I mean, there's really not much more that you can do or want to do. So, yeah, that's my opinion on this week's topic.